My name is Jackelyn and welcome to week 2 of splits. How stoked are you? So stoked. I'm excited you're here. So this week we are just going to change up the stretches a little bit. It's nothing crazy, but it's gonna feel amazing. And I hope that you're starting to feel a little progression in your splits. Remember, this does not happen overnight. You do not go from hips way off the ground to hips kissing the mat. That's really hard. We wanna ease into it, condition our bodies and our muscles to melt into it at some point. And it's gonna take time, it's okay. But each time you come meet me on the mat, hopefully it feels a little bit better. All you're gonna need equipment-wise is same as last week, a booty band, a set of yoga blocks, a pillow or blankets to cushion the knees if you want, and your yoga mat. I think that's it. When you're ready, let's hop onto our mats and get going. All right, friends, when you're ready, grab those booty bands. We are gonna get warmed up. You're gonna place them up above your thighs. This week I was smart and I am wearing pants, so we should not have that bare skin action. All right, we're starting with some clamshells. You're gonna come onto your sides. You can hang out right here. Hand comes under your head. You can also relax all the way down, wherever you want. Knees come forward and then ankles in line with your hips. First things first, we are just going to clamshell, bring those knees up and down. And that's it. We're warming up our glutes so that we can get into all those stretches a little bit deeper. If we start cold with some of these stretches, it's not that it won't work, because it'll still work, but just like anything, when you build some heat, when you build some blood flow, it's easier to just kind of melt into it. You're not as cold. But I mean, it's doable. I don't think you'll like it as much. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and bring those ankles up, and then same thing, lift and lower. I know I mentioned this last week, but these bands I keep in my car, they are thermal cycled. They are very taut, very tight. I can feel it, but that's okay. We power through it. I could have definitely went and grabbed a different band before I started, but you know what? We're rolling with it. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and bring those ankles down, and this time, separate those ankles, lift and lower. Yeah, good. Woo! Booty's on fire. It feels good, or something like that. How are you, friends? I'm so glad you're here today. It's really fun to be with you. It's something I look forward to every time. Yay. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, and then 1 more. Hold it here. Extend that leg. Woo! And then pulse, pulse. Good. We have a visitor. I don't know if you can see her. Little puppy saying, come here, come here. Okay, she's leaving. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Pat that booty. Let's switch to the other side. Just quick little warm-ups. Nothing crazy. We're not trying to do sweat and shred here. We just want our glutes to fire up. All right, come on to the other side. Hand comes under the head or wherever you want. And then same thing, knees open, toes together. Good. Breathe, hang out. You know, this is great to do when you're watching TV, watching commercials. It's just like, you know, yeah, whatever, it's no big deal. What are you watching these days, friends? Let me know. If you have any shows you recommend. I'm really into dating reality shows right now, so that's fun. 2 and 1 more. Good, ankles come up, same thing. So all the, you know, perfect match, Love is Blind. Those are my jam. I'm not proud of it, but it is very fascinating to watch people interact. That is all I will say about that. Keep going, keep breathing. I do watch normal shows too, but I'm very selective, so I don't like scary stuff, horror stuff, people dying, torture, things like that. I need to like chill when I watch TV, and those do not make me feel chill. Anyone else like that? 2, and time. Bring those ankles down, separate those ankles, and up and down. Good. My husband loves to just watch all the things, you know, like normal people. So every time we have to sit down and watch something, he's like, what can you handle today? And I'm like, just turn on Love is Blind. That's all I can handle. Good. Glutes on fire. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, one more. And hold it up. Extend the leg and pulse, 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 pulse. You got it. Keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! Pat the booty. Good work, friends. Go ahead and take off those bands. That's it. Just a quick one. I could go longer if you want me to. Maybe in a future video we just do pure bands, but that's not our goal today. We just want to get some activation. All right, so when you're ready, hands come shoulder width apart, knees come under our hips. Let's do a big inhale into our cat-cow, and exhale, round out the spine. One more time, inhale, arch, and exhale, round out. Good. From here, curl those toes, lift those hips up, and come into a nice downward dog. Take a moment, let the chest reach towards the thighs, heels reach towards the ground. If you want to make it dynamic, you can pedal things out, but it's totally up to you. Good, and then bring yourself to stillness. Inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog, and exhale, come into your half pigeon. Good. So, half pigeon, you want to take those hips, square them up. If you have a pillow or something nearby, and you notice your hips have a lot of space, you can slide that pillow under your hips, and then that'll give you space to open up and square out those hips. Pillow has a new home now. Good. So now we're not just stopping here in our half pigeon. We are going to do little hip ups. So you're gonna keep your chest open, and then I want you to put your hands to the side, and actually if you have your blocks, you can also hold them to the side too to give yourself a little bit more space. What you're gonna do is send most of that weight through the hips, and then when you're ready, lower that chest down to the mat, and then lift right back up. Good. So eventually, you're gonna start to put less weight into those fingers, and just feel that dynamicness through your hips. At some point, you can even go no hands. Look, no hands. But you don't have to, because it's intense. Let's do 2 more. And lift. Good, 1 more. And lift. Awesome. You're gonna go ahead and come all the way down now to your half pigeon. Hang out here for a second. Good, so I've cued this in other classes before, but in half pigeon, you wanna reach, ooh, the mat got wavy because I was pushing. In half pigeon, you wanna try to get that ankle up as close in line with the knee as you can. That helps you really learn to square up those hips, especially for those splits. If you have your foot back here, it's easier to open up the hips to the side. That's just what's gonna happen. Or you could come here, but then we have some strain coming on in the knee. Anyway, I could go on. Ankles come up. That gives us the practice to really stretch open those hips, even if that means our hips are farther from the mat. And that's okay. All right, one more breath wherever you are. Good, and then slowly come up. I was already up, so now we're just back up. Woo! All right, go ahead and hold yourself out here. Now the option is to stay right here in this half pigeon. If you can handle a little bit more, I encourage you to bring that back foot in, find it with your hand, and then you can also hold this block to the side. We're gonna do a couple pulls here. So inhale, knee or foot comes in, and then release. Good. And release. Good, a couple more. Take your time, work at your own pace. One more time or 2 more times. It depends where you are. Good, Good, let's do one more and then hold it. Hold, hold, hold. Woo, breathe, breathe, breathe. Good, and then slowly release all the way out. Awesome. Hands come to the mat. Woo. Is that how you feel? Oh, slowly make your way into downward dog. You can get there first. I'm gonna need a second. All right, hips come up, heels come down. Big stretch down dog. Notice the difference between your hips. They feel good, they feel good. Good, inhale, left leg comes to the sky. Three-legged dog. Ooh, I just cracked. And exhale, half pigeon, other side. Good. Start to square yourself out, find your space, blocks to the sides if you want, /have, /need them. And then when you're ready, into our hip ups, letting that chest fall down. And right back up. Whew. Remember, this is not a push-up, so we're not working our arms here. All that weight, all that energy through the hips. Two more, friends. They're intense. They're not supposed to be easy. Good, on this next one, let's go ahead and hold it all the way down and just chill for a second. Make your adjustments if you need to. Good, just hanging out. How's everyone doing? Everyone's doing good? Great, amazing, wonderful. Good, on your next inhale, slowly bring yourself all the way up. And again, option to stay here in your half pigeon, but if you can, find that back foot and stretch out those quads. Draw that ankle in and then let that foot come back out. Now quads, sometimes people forget that quads are, and hip flexors are super important in those splits. You often think of hamstring flexibility, but those hip flexors and those quads allow you to sink deeper through that back leg. So that's why we do these things. I can't look at you, you're too far. Let's do one more, maybe. One more, hold. Crazy. And slowly release all the way out. Awesome. Woo. Swing that leg forward and shake it all the way out. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, good. We're gonna come into a little bit more hip opening stuff. We're coming into Malasana. So if you have really tight hips, you can grab one or two of your blocks and you can come and sit on them just like this. Ankles in, toes out, hands to heart, elbows to the inside of the thighs, okay? If you normally practice Malasana and you are block free today, you come down here. Same deal. You make it work, just go as low as you can. Make sure the heels are down, the toes are down. Sometimes people like to come here because it's easier to access, but this is where you're gonna get major hip opening. So hands to heart, look over your right shoulder, and look over your left shoulder. Good, and then rock yourself side to side. Good, press those palms together, press those knees out. Nice gentle rock here. Take your time. Deep breaths. Good, bring yourself to stillness. Look over the right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Good, place those hands to the ground, lift those hips up, woo, and then shake those hips out side to side. Good. Toe heel your feet together and then come into this nice little forward fold. Let your head, your neck, your shoulders hang heavy. Feel the back of your body, the back of your legs start to wake up. Good. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Plant those palms to the mat, step back into downward dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. And exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Good. From here, rock yourself forward and back a couple of times. Just feel those hip flexors start to warm up, wake up. Again, if you have blocks, this is a great place to put them so that you have space to keep moving. Good, and then slowly start to straighten your leg each time until you make your way into a pyramid pose. So again, hips are squared forward, feeling that stretch through the front leg, making sure the front leg is straight, and then nice length through our spine. Good, if you don't need your blocks, you can definitely just put your hands onto the ground, but sometimes it's just nice to have the earth a little bit closer. Why has earth gotta be so far? When you're ready, you're gonna go ahead and flex that foot. Good, and then plant it back down. Good, so hopefully you can see that. Looks just like this, flex the foot and plant back down. Good. You can also hold your blocks on the tall side, and it's all good. Blocks are there to help enhance your practice as needed. I think some people think like, oh, I don't need blocks, like I don't need help, but it's not even help, it's adjustment to make it work for you. And we also different. One more, go ahead and flex that foot and hold, lengthen that spine. Good, and then plant that foot down, bend that front knee. Release that back knee down, inhale, arms come up, big stretch. And exhale, hands down, downward dog. Whew. Good. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog, other side. And exhale, plant that foot in between the hands, drop that knee. Good, blocks or no blocks, start to, oh, keep that back knee off, sorry. Rock yourself forward and backwards. I was just in it. I was flowing, I didn't know where I was. Good, rock, 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 breathe, breathe, breathe. You're doing so well. Good, and now each time you rock back, start to find a little bit more of a straightness through that front leg. Good, until you find your pyramid pose and then hold it right here. Good, adjust those blocks as needed. Soften the shoulders, soften the breath, the jaw, the forehead. All those things you might be tensing up because it's intense. See if you can give them a little bit of space. When you're ready, flex that foot, lean it back, and then take it forward. Good, flex, and release. Good work, friends. Flex, and release. Flex, and down. Two more, and down. One more. All the way down. Soften that back knee down. Inhale, sweep those arms up, low lunge. And exhale, hands to your sides. All right, friends, when you're ready, go ahead and reach those arms up, come back into that hero's pose. And exhale, hands come back in. We're gonna make our way into our splits now. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Okay. Gotta hype us up. All right, friends, so come back into that low lunge on the right side. And we're actually going to grab our blocks again, and we're gonna kind of did what we did earlier, but with our knee on the ground. So nice low lunge, and then rock yourself back into those half splits. Rock it forward and rock it back. Again, take your time. We are not racing here. We just want to get there comfortably, or as comfortably as possible. Nice, now go ahead and hold it out up here at your low lunge, and then same thing we did last week. Toe it forward, and then knee it back. Toes, knees, until you find your splits. Good. And take your time. We'll be here for about like a minute 15 this time, just a little bit longer. I want you to breathe, take your time. Again, try to square those hips, square your chest. Keep this back knee facing towards the ground. It's easy to open up here. So you can be like, look, I have my splits, which this is still very flexible. This is great, but you want to roll over onto those hips. Good, keep that chest lifted. Front foot can be flexed or pointed. Right now I have it flexed because I feel like it. Nothing wrong with either. Close your eyes and just take these next few moments fully to yourself. Good work, friends. We have about like 30 seconds left, I think. No, I have a timer running for you. I may have forgotten when it started. I'm just kidding, I have an idea. We go by feels here. Keep breathing. Again, where you get tight, that's where you tense up, that's where you hold back. See if that's where you can let some breath flow in. I know it's gonna be hard. Let's do 5 more seconds. And time. Good release. Get yourself out of your splits, whether you sweep your foot forward or you crawl and inch your feet back together. Ooh. The drama. Good. Take those legs back and let's meet in downward dog. Ooh, just a nice little reset pose here. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, left leg comes up, 3-legged dog. And exhale, step the left foot between the hands, other side. Good, grab those blocks. And then same thing here, we shift forward, we shift back, starting to build a little bit of heat. Yeah, you have heat, but also just like building the energies here. Awesome, and then when you're ready, hold yourself forward, and then little toe forward, a little knee back, a little toe forward, a little knee back, and then you just meet wherever you meet. This side will just forever be so much tighter than the other side. Good work, friends. So minute 15 here, I see the eyes on the clock. I know when we're gonna end for sure. I know sometimes people are like, I don't know, I don't trust my instructor with her counting or timing. It's just because we're so stoked. We could just work out with you forever if we wanted. But that seems hard. Breathe. Okay, I'll stop talking now. Or do you need the distraction? Which one is it? Soften your shoulders, soften your jaw, soften your tongue. Good. With your breath, allow yourself to fall, melt, relax into it. You have 25 more seconds here. You're doing so good. Last 10 seconds. Breathe it through. Melt into it. 3 more seconds, you've got it. 2, and relax. Woo! Oh my gosh. Take those legs out. It's crazy. Ow. Okay. Make your way back into some semblance of normalcy. We're gonna finish off with a little bit of our middle splits prep. So if you have your pillow, place it off to one side on your mat. Go ahead and come forward, one knee on, and then the other leg is off. This is our single-legged frogger. So again, practicing those middle splits, but not quite forcing ourselves into it just yet. We're gonna keep and continue working up to it. So bring that foot out and send those hips over. If you have your blocks, you can hold them. You can rest on your elbows, whatever you want. Just taking a moment here. Good. Starting with those hips in line with those knees and ankles, and then just doing little shifts backwards and forwards. And that's it. Hello. Good things are happening. Everybody's happy. Are you happy? We're happy. Good, and then hold it back. Just a little bit past those knees and ankles. Good. One more deep breath. And exhale. Slowly bring yourself up. And tuck yourself in. The drama, that's what I always say, it's just drama. Get yourself back in. Amazing. Other side, friends, we're almost there. And again, I did not say this, but you are more than welcome to pause the video anytime if you want to keep holding. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. I just don't want to hold you hostage. Good, go ahead and take that other foot out. Boop, 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 boop. Knees, hips in line. And then come low to the ground or your block. Oh my goodness. Good, and then make sure that back ankle is in line with the knee. You don't need to bring it in. You want to keep that squareness. That's what we're focusing on. We want to be little squares. Good, shift yourself forward and back when the time calls to you. It's so intense. Are you feeling the intensities? I am not playing here. It is like Serious Town, USA. Hold it here. Last few breaths. One more deep breath. Good, and then when you're ready, get out of it. I was not joking. I am not playing here. This is serious. It's serious for all of us. Good, go ahead and bring those feet in. Oh my goodness, okay. Come into that nice little hero's pose. Woo. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, hands to heart. Finishing with our final leg stretch. Both legs come forward. This just always seals it for me. It's like, let's go back to some normalcy. Shoulders back and down, heart open. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, reaching forward. Shins, ankles, feet, whatever you got. Good. And if you want a little bit more reach, you can place your block behind your feet. Soften all the things. One more deep breath. And let it go. Good. Slowly roll back up. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. And hands to heart. Exhale. You did it! We did it! We did it! Thank you so much for being here. How do you feel? Good, I hope. Weeks 3 and 4 are coming at you soon. If not, they're already up. Bam, surprise. But you will have 4 videos very soon to work through and continue working on your splits. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how your progress is. And that's it. I'll see you so soon. Bye.